Let me quickly say this. The government of the day has come out to say restructuring, well and good. In fact, governors of the APC, governors of all the parties have said restructuring, that's the way to go. But the government of the day says that is not top on their priority.
The government of the day, I'm sorry that Mr. President is not well. I know that if he had been available, I've been listening to the strong views that are being said by people who are close to him now. And having regard to what we have said to him severally, he will have no choice in this business. It is not a personal matter. Look, at the time they said APC government did not participate in Jonathan's conference. So no worry about that. But let them remember, there was a Babangida's conference, there was an Abacha's conference, there was an Obasanjo's conference, and there was Jonathan's conference. For me, the basic background for whatever discussion that will be held should be on the basis of the 1963 Republican Constitution.
We should go back to that.
That is the basis. Okay. All the intervention, because of what had happened from 1963 to now, they have been solved and dealt with in these various conferences. They can now marry them together. But the fundamental matter is that it was the army that came and subverted a federal constitutional arrangement. People are saying what has happened with that is that some people have captured Nigeria. Okay. They have become the owners of the country. Some people have been sidelined.
Just to round up on this conversation of restructuring before we quickly move into the issue of budget and the legal frame, what the Constitution says about the roles of the National Assembly and all of that. What do you think the government of the day should be doing right now? Because the clamor is so much. What do you think? The conference report is there. The National Assembly has asked for it. If you were to advise the government of the APC right now, what should they do?
In all honesty, organizing a representative assembly of the ethnic nationalities is the most critical, the most important, because it is the ethnic nationalities that constituted the building blocks upon which Lugard constructed the edifice called Nigeria.
So the 2014 the composition was not properly.
Oh no, that was a muddled up thing. But let's leave that aside. But you see, if we want to do the real thing now, some of those people who were represented in the Jonathan conference will still perhaps emerge from the ethnic nationalities, because there was no NGO, no professional group when Lugard came. He signed treaty with the Dosumo of Lagos, Atahiru Jega of Sokoto, Alafin of Oyo, Daja of Okobo, Overamin of Beni, and the likes. Those were the people, because they were already existing several thousand years before the British came here to use force.
So the federal government must bring together the representatives of the people.
Yes.
But that may take a lot of time and a lot of money.
It won't take any long time. They are serious about it. All they need to do is to identify the major ethnic nationalities in their confines along with the minorities.
And we can change the constitution from that process, or what would be done?
That is, the characters in the National Assembly who imagine themselves to be capable of changing the constitution, they must be told in clear terms. They don't have that right to write a new constitution. They can amend. Something is fundamentally wrong with what we are working upon now, brought into place by Decree number 24. What we must do very quickly is that the ethnic nationalities should be involved. Let's put this 1963 constitution down. Let us bring all the result of the 4 conferences together. Let them come and sit down together along with experts who have knowledge of what is happening. what are taking place in the configuration called Nigeria, then we can, we have been a disappointment to the black world. God has created this place as the most populous black nation of the world. We are supposed to provide leadership. But because of the warped, skewed, lopsided national structure, we have failed abysmally.
We need to leave that matter there because of the few minutes that we have and the fact that we want to get your thoughts and the benefit of your knowledge on the issue of the Constitution and what it says about the role of the National Assembly in budgeting process. There's been this the National Assembly and the executive. There's been the loggerheads and the disagreement over who holds the power to really do the National Assembly have the power to alter the budget?
Okay, please, the viewership, please allow me to set these parameters, the preliminaries. The executive presidential system is a novelty of the American people. And it was foisted upon us by the military again. The normal features in executive presidential system is interdependency of the 3 tiers of government, and one serves as a check on the other. Absolutism is not a feature of executive presidential system. That's the problem. That's part of the problem that we have in this term. Now, do you know that the legislature cannot start any work until they are proclaimed by the president, before they can even elect their own presidential officers who will swear in the members. Now, when the legislature enact a law, they must take it to the president for his assent before it becomes law. Judiciary is the intermediary. There's no absolutism in this matter. Now, Section 81 is clear. Look at Section 81 of the Constitution. It says the president shall lay before the National Assembly.
Yeah.
Look at it. It's clear.
Yeah.
That the president shall cause to be prepared and laid before each house of the National Assembly at any time in each financial year estimate of the revenue and expenditure of the federation for the next following financial year. Estimate, not the actual. In jurisprudence, you give constitutional provision its ordinary meaning, except if such will lead to absurdity or will lead to something else totally unreasonable. Therefore, if the Constitution wanted the legislature to be part of the laying of the budget, it could have said so. There's no provision either in Section 4. They have been quoting Section 14, Section 59.
So the National Assembly does not have the right to alter the budget?
No,
project?
No. They don't.
What about the constituency project? Do they have the power to put it there?
The constituency project is not in this constitution. It is a foreign assertion. Remember, they had problem with General Obasanjo. They insisted on having 100 billion for constituency projects, and he quarreled seriously with them. Yaradua was not going to budge, but he couldn't carry on for long. But Jonathan accepted.
So because of our time, we need to go now.
I want to let you see the implication.
Yeah. Because we need to go. Our time is spent
already.
Already, yes, our time is spent. So, in conclusion, how do you think we can get out of this bottom?
No, the thing is, it is wrong for the legislature to initiate projects, appropriate money for it, and want to execute it. That is not part. That you don't have any legal frame, legal provision for that in our budget. Now they are quarreling with Honorable Babatunde Raji Fashola San. Look, it was a wrong understanding of the chemistry of what we have. Lagos Ibadan is not a Yoruba. It's not a Yoruba project. It's a national asset. How many Yoruba people ply the lorries to carry load or fuel from here to the north?
We must leave it at that.
No, so you have to understand that if they want anything, They cannot change the revenue formula for revenue allocation formula, which is the job of revenue mobilization a team. They can only make laws.
Yes, sir.
The one that they're trying to do is to change
Mr. Opadokun, many thanks for. I wish we had more time. And that's how far we can go on the program. Many thanks. Bye for now.